Well, our next participant, Mr. Kumar Nittala from Quiz Plus Billion Apps. Welcome to the show, sir.
All these days, quiz was only talking about the history. But now, my app or my idea is actually talking about the current situation. If we talk about what is happening today or the latest test series that we talk about, example, the India-England, everyone would be watching the cricket or at least be following the cricket match, what is happening from day in the morning till the evening. So during that time, within a 1 hour span of, for every 1 hour, I would be pushing some questions based on what has happened in that 1 hour. For example, Kohli has hit a 6 on the 38th over. Do you know which ball was that? I mean the number of the ball. Was it on the first ball, second ball, third, or up to the 6th? Similarly, someone got out. So how did he get out? So similar kind of question. So literally on the current affairs, that what is happening on today is what would be the quizzes will be based on.
How do you make money?
These quizzes would be sponsor based. So when I'm actually presenting a quiz in my app, everything would be sponsored. So based on the number of users the quiz will be answered by or attempted by. So for the sponsor would pay me, let's say, a lump sum of per user. It can be like 100 or 1000, or it's based on the kind of match as well as based on the kind of sponsorer. Almost 40% of that would be applied for, would be used for giving as a gift to the participants, where I would choose the top 10 guys based on the quiz, whoever has participated, and choosing the top winners would be based on the time they've attempted, the quickness, and also each question has its own time, and each question would get a different answer, even if all of them answer it at the same time also.
So I just download your app,
yeah,
and I keep playing, and I can get a prize if I'm good enough.
If you're good enough, yes.
Good enough for whoever is playing along with me at that given point of time, or it's the history of people that have attempted that?
It's not the history. So we have two kinds of quizzes. It's like the sprint and a marathon. Marathon is kind of goes from Monday till Saturday, or it kind of can go from, there would be a quiz which can follow throughout the test series as an example, and a sprint would be like it would only be available for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So based on that number of guys who have actually attempted it within the next 10 minutes. In the sprint also you can actually keep it within different frequency of bracket. So within that timeline, everyone will get a chance to play once, and if you get the chance and if you play it, and if you can go on the top. So if I push like 100 questions, and if there are like 1000 people playing, everyone will not get the same set of questions, and even if they get a similar question, all the answers would be jumbled.
How do I know that there is a particular
quiz that's online?
Oh, there is a notification that comes on as soon as we.
How do you know my interests? I am not interested in cricket. I am interested in business quiz or politics.
Well, I haven't thought. That's a very good question. I haven't thought about the user authorization yet, but we would be able to cater that. That should not be a problem to identify
that's the most
interest.
important thing. See, for example, all the online games, like somebody would be interested in solitaire, somebody else would be interested in ninjas games or whatever, a lot of games, right? It depends on the age group, depends on their interest and other things. That is one thing.
And also the other thing is, you're talking about a time frame, right? Now the people who you are targeting are typically going to be in the 15 to 45 with their own sort of days activities that are scheduled. So if you are trying to say that between 11 to 11:15 you're running a quiz, people could be in meetings, people could be doing some other activities. So how are you planning to synchronize that, and do you need to synchronize it?
No, I don't need to actually. When I think I didn't make it clear. When I said time frame, it is actually doesn't mean that the quiz is only available during that time frame itself. If I have a sprint quiz for that day of a match, or for that day of a TV show, or for that day of anything else, what I can do is, it would say like test match ODI versus England date for first hour. I don't mind if they go back and check their quick buzz and come back. So they would be like, for every quiz for that 1 hour, I would end up sending around 100 questions. So there is a very least probability that they can know all the answers. But yes, there is two things. One is time based questions, and the second one, expiry of the whole one would be at least for a day. I don't want to make it a history like getting into the next day.
How, are you only looking at an app based model, or are you also looking at partnering with either KBC or some of the regional ones to making this as, let's say, a selection criteria, you know, for those? I mean, that could be
that's a very good one.
an interesting way of monetizing your app, right?
I would like to do that, but you know, then I would probably be, you know, cutting my own idea. Why? Because I don't want to become a
wants to be the
KBC,
KBC.
so I want to become a current affairs quiz as a top brand.
I mean, the application, is it only for cricket or something else?
No, I probably have started talking too much about cricket as a fan myself, but yes, it is applied for even for the Telugu or any language serials actually. If we take a TV serial from evening, let's say at the prime time of evening 6 o'clock to the 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Are you created any module for the content owner? I am the content owner. You are actually creating in a questions based on that, right? So, are you providing any platform or a module, separate module to manage my own questions? I don't want you to manage.
Yes, there is a website which I also manage, that I can make number of users as well into it. So if I give you a user ID and then you can manage your content itself, as soon as you submit, I would get an email. But the final authority of actually making it online would be with me.
How many users you have? What is the user base right now?
Well, this idea was actually kind of a hobby. Started as a hobby to me, and then I've spent some of my Easter holidays during March, and then I've spent some of my summer during August, and built the app. I've actually made this online on the September 5th, Vinayak Chavtiki, online పెట్టాను రెండు, I mean in Android and in అంటే iOS లోని, because I wanted to know actual process ఏముంటుంది అసలు ఒక యాప్ నువ్వు ఆన్లైన్ తీసుకెళ్ళి సబ్మిట్ చేయాలంటే.
Are you going to give any other framework like APIs? Are you planning any APIs for you?
No, I'm
Web
not.
services?
Technologically, I haven't, ఏమంటారు, I haven't expanded it completely.
Then how do you reach people? Then how do you reach my organization?
I've used Facebook campaign and I've spent like around 2,000 rupees and I've got them 2,000 installs.
Sorry. See, unless you increase your user base, why should I sign up with you? You know.
Well, there are two varieties, two models I want to go ahead with as soon as I start things. One is a low cost based and pushing it slowly, where I would only concentrate on campaigning through Google or Facebook and etc. Otherwise, it could be a kind of a big bang, where if I am able to get to a big channel or a big organizer who would be able to sponsor to me.
You don't have user base, and the idea is very simple. Why should I sign up with you?
I'm at a very seed fund stage. I haven't even set up my company, so I'm just for the seed fund.
మీ ఐడియా, మీరు మీ ఐడియాని మీరు చాలా నమ్మారు కాబట్టి మీరు యూకే నుంచి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చారు ప్రెజెంట్ చేయడానికి. మీ ఐడియా ఆయననే అడిగేది. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక సీరియల్ ప్రొడ్యూసర్, నేను వై షుడ్ ఐ సైన్ అప్ విత్ యూ?
But to sign up, you know, I need to download his app first. Okay? Correct. How he will reach me?
So usually
to download.
Usually
ఆ టీవీ లోని బ్యానర్ యాడ్ వస్తుంది. మీరు ఈ క్విజ్ as soon as the names are coming, అక్కడ చిన్న బ్యానర్ యాడ్ వస్తుంది అన్నమాట. Yes, I need to get or expand my horizon of marketing and campaigning. Thank you.